Hey everybody, this is Shane Mata. Today is the 11th of November 2021. Chalk up another day for National Podcast Post Month. So today's journal entry is about HIVE, actually. So if you're not, let me move this out of the way here. If you're not from, or hold on. If you're listening to this on YouTube, I tend to post my videos up on 3speak.tv, or I think it's 3speak.online. It changes, but whatever. I put it on 3speak, which is part of the HIVE network. HIVE is a decentralized blogging platform that pays you rewards in the HIVE token and also pays you rewards in HBD, HIVE-based dollar, which is a stable coin. And that's where my concern over being censored and demonetized and all that kind of led me to explore, and then I wound up on HIVE. So I've been on there for maybe about three years. Maybe I don't think it's quite 4, maybe 3 years for sure, for certain. So I was looking through my HIVE wallet, and what was the HIVE wallet? No, I think it was it's hivestats.io. Yeah, so hivestats.io shows how much, I guess it gives you information. It takes your account and then gives you stats on the account, how much HIVE you've earned, how much HIVE is incoming, how much HBD you have or have earned, how many of the other layer 2 tokens are in your wallet, and what's coming, pending rewards and paid out rewards and stuff like that. So it gives you a good overview of your account. So in any case, I looked through my account, and I see that at least for my personal account, I don't do very well social media wise. I think over the 3 years that I've been on the platform, I've only earned about 250, less than 300 HIVE overall, and less than that in HIVE-based dollars. So in terms of how well my content does on the HIVE platform, it hasn't done too well. However, that's my personal account. My other account, some of my alt accounts actually do have an audience. For whatever reason, those accounts are more targeted, and therefore they do much better. So when I post something, I get a bit more rewards. So they're roughly about the same, maybe earn a little bit more. But in total, I would say that the payouts that I've received so far, if I combine all of my accounts together, is less than $1,000. However, I have a total of 7,700 and change of HIVE tokens. So how did I achieve that? Well, I achieved it not by social media interaction. Actually, I've achieved it by investing. Early on, I started putting in money, not a lot, because I was a bit skeptical, especially after Steam. Well, I started investing when it was Steam, and then things went south, and then HIVE came up, and I thought, well, I'll keep investing, but I kept the investment small. I would put in like maybe $20 here, $15 there. If I was a crazy week, I'd put in $25. A little bit here, a little bit there. But this is back when HIVE was at like 10 cents, 12 cents, 13 cents. And of course, today it's 80. Today was 82, I think, 82 cents. So obviously there's some capital appreciation involved there. But in any case, I was able to buy a lot of HIVE over some time over these past 3 years. And now that the price has gone up, the value has gone up dramatically. So, but I still continue to buy HIVE. And so lately I've actually been increasing the amount of HIVE that I'm buying every paycheck. And the reasoning is because recently I came to realize that since this is a publishing business somewhat, that I can take those profits and then deduct some of the expenses, because in order for me to earn money, I need to post stuff on HIVE. I need to use HIVE, right? So that's mining And so this is mining income through the blog posting. So therefore, these expenses that I use on social media for stuff that I whatever is deductible. So it makes me think about my strategy overall and over time, because so this currently yields me roughly about 12-13% on my or not all of it, but a portion of what I have. Some of it I've delegated out to some projects, but a good majority of my Hive is leased out, so that I'm earning about 12-13%, and so that yields a pretty decent return every day. It pays out daily. So daily I get about 1.6 Hive out for nothing, and which is about 1.6 Hive at 80 cents. Let's say it's $1.20. I don't know, something like that, possibly. So that doesn't sound like much, right? Let's say $1 a day by 7 days. That's $7 a week. That's $30 a month. Actually, it's closer to 45 if you do if you run the numbers properly. Because don't forget that I'm also blogging and curating and all that, so I'm earning income from that. So, and I mentioned this partly if you're listening to this on YouTube, is because on YouTube I still haven't reached the threshold needed to monetize. But if I post something on Hive, it immediately starts to make money or to earn rewards. Now the difference is that YouTube will continue to pay you over time as people watch the video and upvote or whatever. So you get rewarded for it over the long term once you cross that threshold. But in the meantime, I'm not earning anything. So Hive is actually rewarding me for the work that I've done, whereas YouTube is right now it's actually kind of mooching. So if I do reach 1,000 subscribers and reach the amount of hours needed to be watched, whatever, then at that point I'll maybe I'll make some money. But I'm not holding my breath, and so you may have noticed that I don't ask anybody to like and subscribe and spend the first minute saying stuff to get you to watch and kill time, because I don't need it. I really do make for one, I do it for fun, but obviously because have only earned about 250 or 300 Hive in 3 years is it was pretty bad in terms of earning for my work. But so I'm going to do that for fun, but the majority of the income comes actually from investing it. And so that's something that I plan to scale up, because it's something that's within my control. And as the price of Hive goes up, it only increases the earnings that much but more. So that'll be my social media empire on Hive. If that doesn't work out, I'm also working on Minds. Minds.com has a different way of rewarding you, and like YouTube, it isn't based on just 7 days of rewards. Minds actually continues to reward you over the long term for old content as well as new content, whereas Hive only rewards you for the first 7 days and then you get cut off. That's it. You can't earn anymore. But anyways, going through my stats and recognizing or realizing that I don't earn very much from social media is actually it's a bit of a relief in a way. I mean, you might think I feel sad about it, a little dejected that, people don't like my content, but the reality is I just do it for fun anyways. The fact that I get rewarded for it is pretty cool. But it also takes some of the pressure off, and so it makes it even more enjoyable because I don't have anything to prove, because I'm still making money either way. And as long as I keep investing into Hive, it's like a canning machine. I put in my investment, and then cash flow comes out. So the more I invest, the more cash flow comes out. It's it's the way things should work, right? You put in your capital and get out cash flow. So that's where I am. All right, these are just some of my thoughts tonight for the National Podcast Post Month. So we'll catch you again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and then it's TGIF, and so after that we'll enjoy a good weekend. So we'll talk to you Friday.